I think that a lot of people might get indicted just so they could have them to flip on him. Like Carisha, if she was one of them, she would be one to make sure they have somebody that's uh validated in the public's opinion as being in like a relationship with him, as what Asriel Clary was to R. Kelly. Um, I Now if they drop a superseding indictment, then I could see more people involved that I would think would be indicted. Um, but just on these sex charges, sex trafficking and drugs and trying to think who else. I don't think it's going to be if I would say Jay-Z, due to the fact that um Diddy got the sex trafficking charges and Jay-Z was uh alleged in a civil case with Diddy with this young girl. So I can see Jay-Z, uh since they putting them together on that thing with that young girl. Jay-Z might could be also indicted as a co-conspirator. Now, if they really got some tapes and videos from Puff House, and if that's a real thing, then there ain't no telling who could be named also in this. But right now, if we all was betting, y'all said y'all names. I said my names. Going off what we know right now, I say again, Harve, James Cruz, Roger Bonds, and the girl Egypt will allegedly be his co-conspirator. Now let me explain to you why. The girl Egypt was the alleged assistant and everything. So she would make a lot of calls and bookings and business type of things. So I can see them saying that, you know, in the criminal enterprise, she is facilitating the things that the the orchestrator, I guess, who would be Diddy, is she's uh, carrying out his orders, which is part of the enterprise, allegedly, right? Well, Harv is around. Harv got women making accusations about him and Diddy doing stuff. Harv was the president. A lot of things went through Harv. So I can see them including Harve, James Cruz, the most important alleged victim in Diddy's case is Cassie. Now, if you look at Cassie's lawsuit, you stupid people doing interviews, James Cruz doing interviews, and in the lawsuits, yo, I'm telling you, y'all keep going up on Vlad and telling these goddamn stories and see how damaging it is to you later on. Vlad or any of these other uh, platforms. James Cruz, right? They're gonna get him, in my opinion, because if you remember the stories being told, and then you remember in Cassie's lawsuit, he was the one that went to Cassie trying to convince her to come back. That's enough. That is enough, right? You know, that's enough for him to be a part of the enterprise. Whether he threatened her or told her music wasn't going to come out or whatever he said to entice her to go back, done. He's effed already, right? Same thing. Roger Bond. He's going to be a co-conspirator because he sat there and bodyguarded, so to speak, Cassie in one situation allegedly, where he's watching her in the hotel for a week just for her bruises to heal. That's part of the enterprise, brother. That's part of the enterprise. You're harboring a victim in their eyes, right? You know what I'm saying? You like if she's saying she's being kidnapped against her will, nigga, you're the one sitting there watching the door to make sure she don't run away and get away until her bruises heal. So he's going to be a part of the criminal enterprise, in my opinion. Um, I would hate for them to involve his mother, but when I think of the Little Rod accusations, then I believe that Christian or Justin may or both may also be arrested. That would suck, bro. That would suck to see these boys go to jail. I mean, they men now, but you got the studio shooting. You got the accusations on the yacht with the girls, with Christian. Either one of them could be co-conspirators. But I'm willing to bet my last dollar that one of the four that I named, or even the one of the five, Christian Harve, James Cruz, Roger Bond, Egypt, will be at least one of them is going to be a co-conspirator. I don't think Mary J. Blige. I don't think who else should I say? Mary J. Blige. I don't see it. Because she's periodically around Puff. Um, even if she got high with Puff, that ain't her selling drugs with Puff. even if she slept with women or men with Puff, I don't see where that would make her part of an enterprise. Um, Cassie, they're not gonna indict her as a co-conspirator because she's they star witness. They're not gonna charge her. Ain't no way in hell they charging Cassie. Cassie's the nail in Diddy's coffin.